Hi everyone, my name is Janice and welcome to my channel. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 pound of ground beef. Carefully add our ground beef to the pan. Break it up with a spatula so it cooks evenly. Today we're making a really delicious dish. Simple ingredients, but a very unique shape. 2 large eggs. Let's crack our eggs into a bowl. We'll whisk them until they are perfectly smooth and combined. Friends, let's get to know each other better. What country, state, or city are you watching my videos from? Please let me know in the comments. I love looking at photos of your cities and discovering new places. It truly inspires me. 3 large potatoes. Grate on a coarse grater. Did you know that potatoes have been grown in space? Scientists ran experiments to see if they could grow in zero gravity. Potatoes turned out to be a great option for future missions because they're nutritious and can produce a good harvest. Maybe one day, potatoes will become one of the main foods for astronauts on long space flights. Fill the dish with cold water to wash away the excess starch. Stir the potato shreds with a fork to ensure they are fully rinsed. This helps prevent them from becoming too sticky. Let them soak for just a moment. You can see how the water becomes cloudy as the starch releases. Squeeze out the excess water firmly with your hands and transfer the dry potato shreds to a clean bowl. Pressing out the moisture is crucial here. It ensures our potato base bakes up crispy instead of soggy. Add our whisked eggs right into the potato shreds. 4 ounces of cheese. Let's grate our cheese on a medium grater. Cheese is packed with calcium and protein. Grating it freshly at home ensures it melts much smoother than pre-packaged varieties. Slide the grated cheese directly into our potato mixture. 2 tablespoons of flour. Half teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of black pepper. Sprinkle the flour, salt, and pepper over the mixture. Then mix everything thoroughly using a fork until well combined. This creates a cohesive potato dough that will hold its shape beautifully. Pour the mixture onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Use a fork to spread and press the potato mixture into a neat, even rectangular crust. Make sure there are no thin spots so it bakes evenly and holds the filling perfectly later. Now, pop it into the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes until golden brown. One white onion. Let's slice and chop it finely. Onions are rich in antioxidants and sulfuric compounds that support heart health. Fun fact: ancient Egyptians actually worshipped onions. believing their spherical shape symbolized eternal life. Friends, I just want to say a huge thank you for your comments and likes. Thank you for your tips, your support, and even your feedback. Don't hesitate to share your recipe ideas. Let's share and learn from each other. Slide the onions into the pan with our beef. Stir well to combine. Sautéing onions and beef together is the ultimate base for many global cuisines. In France, this aromatic sweating of vegetables is the starting point for building deep, layered, savory notes in classic stews. Three cloves of garlic. Crush them gently and chop them finely. Garlic contains allicin, a powerful compound known for boosting the immune system. Historically, garlic was used by ancient Greek athletes as an early performance enhancer before Olympic Games. And here's something interesting. When you crush garlic and let it sit for a minute, it actually becomes more powerful and aromatic. Toss the minced garlic into our pan and stir thoroughly. We only want to sauté this for about a minute. There's a famous chef saying, "Burnt garlic is a ruined dish." Keeping the heat controlled brings out its natural sweetness without any bitterness. One orange bell pepper. Slice it into strips and chop it finely. Orange bell peppers are loaded with beta-carotene and vitamin A, which are fantastic for eye health. Interestingly, did you know that bell peppers are botanically fruits, not vegetables? They add a lovely sweet crunch. Slide the diced pepper into the frying pan. Sauté and stir. In traditional Spanish cooking, slowly cooking sweet peppers with onions and garlic creates a sofrito, a rich, sweet foundation that defines their regional comfort food. One tomato. Slice it into rounds and chop it finely. Tomatoes are famously high in lycopene, an antioxidant that protects skin from sun damage. Fun fact, the Spanish used to believe tomatoes were aphrodisiacs, calling them love apples when they first arrived in Europe. Add the tomatoes to the meat mixture and stir well. Let them simmer gently. In Italian culinary lore, Tomatoes must slowly break down in the pan to release their natural glutamates, creating an incredibly rich, savory, umami flavor profile. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Add the tomato paste to the center of the pan. Let's stir it in to deepen that rich, savory flavor. Half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Sprinkle our seasonings evenly over the beef mixture and stir well to combine. A bunch of parsley. Gather the leaves and chop them finely. Parsley is packed with vitamins K and C, supporting bone health. Traditionally, ancient Romans used parsley to ward off bad spirits and freshen breath. It adds the perfect touch of vibrant green brightness. Toss the fresh parsley directly into the pan. Stir well, then turn off the heat. Our meat filling is complete and smells absolutely amazing. Spoon our seasoned beef filling directly onto the baked potato crust. Use your spatula to spread the meat evenly, leaving a small border around the edges. One tablespoon of butter. Melt a pat of butter in a clean frying pan over medium heat, swirling it around to coat the bottom. One white onion. Slice it and chop it finely on our board. Sweet onions contain chromium, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. Historically, soldiers in ancient Rome ate onions regularly to build physical strength before marching into battle. They add great depth to our secondary filling. Slide the onion into the melted butter. Sauté and stir constantly. Cooking onions slowly in sweet butter is the classic secret to French onion soup, coaxing out natural sugars for a deep, caramelized finish. One large carrot. Let's grate it finely using our medium grater. Carrots are exceptionally rich in beta-carotene, which is converted by the body into vitamin A. Did you know original carrots were actually purple and yellow? Dutch growers bred orange carrots in the 17th century to honor William of Orange. Add the grated carrot into the pan with the onion. Sauté everything together. Combining onions and carrots is part of the culinary holy trinity known as mirepoix, used across Europe to create rich, sweet, and aromatic flavor bases. Half head of green cabbage. Shred and chop it finely with your knife. Cabbage is loaded with dietary fiber and vitamin C. Historically, sailors used pickled cabbage to prevent scurvy during long voyages. It softens beautifully and sweetens when cooked. Slide our shredded cabbage into the pan with our onions and carrots. Stir thoroughly and cook until wilted. Sautéing cabbage is a staple in Eastern European home cooking, often slow-cooked with butter to create sweet, meltingly tender vegetable side dishes. Spoon our sweet cabbage mixture directly over the beef layer and spread it out evenly. Four ounces of shredded cheese. Sprinkle a layer of cheese over the cabbage. A few small mozzarella balls. Line up the mozzarella balls in a neat row down the center of our baking sheet. Carefully use the parchment paper to roll our potato crust over the filling, creating a tight log. Two ounces of grated cheese. Sprinkle the remaining grated cheese generously over the top of our roll. Pop it back into the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes until bubbly and golden. 1 can of red kidney beans. 1 can of sweet corn. 1 red bell pepper. Slice it into long strips and chop it finely. Red bell peppers contain more than double the vitamin C of an orange. Fun fact, they are actually fully ripened green bell peppers, which makes them much sweeter and gentler on the stomach. Add red pepper to the bowl. A handful of cherry tomatoes. Slice them finely into halves. Cherry tomatoes are exceptionally sweet and packed with vitamins A and C. Did you know they were originally cultivated in South America around 700 AD? They provide a wonderful, juicy bite to our salad. Toss the sliced tomatoes straight into the salad bowl. 1 large cucumber. Slice it in half, lengthwise, and chop it finely. Cucumbers are 95% water, making them incredibly hydrating. In ancient times, Roman emperors ate cucumbers daily to maintain skin health. They add a crisp, refreshing crunch to balance the salad. Slide the chopped cucumbers straight into the bowl. A bunch of dill. Chop it finely. Dill has powerful antibacterial properties and supports bone health. Fun fact, in ancient Greece, dill was considered a sign of wealth, and its essential oils were used to make perfumes. It adds a delicious herbal aroma. add the dill directly into the salad bowl. A bunch of green onions. Slice and chop them finely. Green onions are rich in vitamin K, vital for healthy blood clotting. Did you know they have been cultivated for over 5,000 years in Chinese agriculture? They offer a mild, grassy bite. Toss the green onions into our salad bowl. 1 tablespoon of mustard. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's whisk the mustard, lemon juice, and olive oil together until emulsified. Pour our dressing over the salad and toss everything gently to combine. Fresh vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber that keep your body strong and energized. Adding a simple salad to your daily meals is one of the easiest ways to boost your health. So friends, make it a habit. A handful of greens a day goes a long way. Our dish is ready. Look at that beautiful, cheesy crust. Slice our gorgeous, golden brown baked potato roll into uniform pieces. Serve a beautiful slice on a plate alongside our vibrant, colorful garden salad. Friends, thank you so much for watching till the end. If you liked the video, give it a like. That's the best reward for my work. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos. Enjoy your meal. See you in the next videos and take care.